Looks like we're getting ready for action here. And so the puck is about to drop. We've got Syracuse versus Long Beach, and we'll go ahead and take it to the action now. Oh, well, okay. I'll add these in just a moment here. Rip. I set everything else up, but not that. As the face-off drops and I can't see what's going on yet. My game is a little bit off-center. Here we go. And alright, yeah, stuff is happening and I can't really do anything about it. So anyway, Bear is going to skate this one through for Long Beach, and it's almost saved, but Long Beach able to put that one through. And I thought GK had gotten a stick on that. I think he did, but just rattled its way through. And so with an early lead, Long Beach is on top, 1-0. I can't figure out how to get this back on. So that's unfortunate. Sir Gregors for Syracuse, sending this one deep into the zone. Bear leaving his man for a moment, and so it's Spider Geek carrying it through. Off of a few deflections, John Cena is going to have this one. Sends it rattling into the zone. Goose coming out of net to get this one. Around the boards, looking for Renegade. But instead it's going to be turned around, and Spider Geek on the back end of this play sends it back into the zone. Stamkos looking to receive it, and it's dumped back now to Syracuse once again. Spider Geek again off the boards, now finds Stamkos, and Stamkos with it sends it back in for John Cena. He's going to receive this into the corner, and Stamkos trying to make a move on this, trying to swat it off of the stick of Squirtle, nothing doing, as Squirtle is able to move this one through. Galchenyuk with a poor turn, not able to get to that one. It's Sir Gregors with an opportunity shot, save made, rebound, and not there, as that was well placed. Gouch gets to that one. Fired into the Syracuse zone. Gregors collects this one, sends it off the boards, and it's going to be Stamkos. They've got a 2-on-1, turns around, he's got a forehand shot, he shoots, he scores! And Stamkos ties it up with Gregors on the assist. 1-all. A well-placed shot and a beautiful deke to seal the deal. Stamkos again, puck in a similar situation here. He's got John Cena in front, but the defense holds steady for Long Beach. And clearing it out of the zone now. Spider Geek now with it for Syracuse, sending it deep into the zone. Stamkos not able to get to it, and it's going to be Goose dumping it with as much vigor, if not more. Sir Gregors with it, bouncing very quickly across the ice. And still bouncing. Bear finally now looking to control it through the zone. Loses it to Spider Geek, it looks like. And off of the post and sent in by Galchenyuk. And I'm not sure what happened there. But Long Beach takes the lead. Very odd play. Looked like they should have been able to clear that one out. But instead it's Long Beach in front now. Now Sir Gregors is setting up here for a shot off the post and not off the post, off the goal, and back behind the net it goes. Renegade trying to get this one, but John Cena sends it around for Sir Gregors to collect. Shot, trying to tip it in was John Cena. Very close play there. Stamkos receiving it in the corner, popped away from him, and Spider Geek keeps it in. Squirtle with a weird play there is able to almost get it out. And Squirtle again clearing it out of the zone. Spider Geek in neutral zone ice. Blocked away. It's Stamkos trying to turn around, and he does. Leaves him in the dirt. It's Stamkos again with John Cena in front. He shoots, he scores! And nicely played there. Stamkos turning and able to get the momentum on his man, leaving him in the dirt, and ties it up again. Syracuse able to get plenty of offense generated here by Stamkos. Spider Geek sending it back through just high. And Stamkos again sending it back in front, but John Cena not quite there. Spider Geek now returning it back in. Renegade looking to do something with it. 30 seconds left in the period. He's setting it for a long shot, but it skittles off of his stick, and Sir Gregors retrieves this one. Bear blocking it off of his stick for a moment. Now it's John Cena and Stamkos once again in another 2-on-1, and they beat the defense. 2-on-0 breakaway. Here's the shot, and off of the stick of Goose Armani, I believe, saved there. And Gregors with another shot, but save made by someone there on the blue team. Long Beach very fortunate that they didn't end up down here 3-2 at the end of the first period. We have fun here. Just wish my thing would there we go. Okay. All right. Let me just fix that. That's going to be shot behind the net by Syracuse. Gouch receiving this one, and he's got a lane here. He shoots, and the beautiful shot by Galchenyuk rattles around. GK not quite able to make the save. And so launching out in front is Long Beach. Been very efficient with their shots so far. GK having a hard time getting anything. Oh, huge shot, but far wide of the net. Trying to push that one through was Syracuse, but instead Space Cow and Galchenyuk now start a 2-on-2, and a nice move to get it through. Space Cow trying to keep up with that one, but finally Syracuse is going to have possession now at the blue line, trying to send it through. What a block by Goose, sending it down on a shot that was nowhere near the net. But Stamkos now with John Cena in front. Here's an opportunity. Pass made just wide. Gregors collects it with the forehand shot just wide of the net. Stamkos collects it now on the opposite side. Sent through. John Cena not able to turn on that one enough to get it home. And Galchenyuk is open deep. He receives, but not able to control it through. And looking to send this one into the net, actually. He was trying to get the wrap on. But nothing doing. As sent around, now Stamkos trying to keep it through, and again a 2-on-1 by Stamkos, and John Cena shot off the inside post. Very, very dangerous is Stamkos. He's consistently playing excellently through all the leagues that he participates in. As this one goes around the board, it's John Cena now. Stolen away from him by Gregors, and a little bit dangerous here. Space Cow is there. GK swats it away, and Goose is going to collect this one. Sends it away. Again, Galchenyuk trying to get to that one. Stamkos looking for it. Now it's Squirtzel for Long Beach. At his own blue line, trying to send it across, but blocked by John Cena. And finally, into the Syracuse zone. It's going to be Gregors picking this one up on the backside of the play at his own blue line. He's got several men deep, and Stamkos is there. He's got John Cena in front. Bounces it. He's got Sir Gregors on the outside. He takes the point pass with a shot. Not able to get anything on it. The rebound. Looking to gather it into Syracuse, but finally cleared away. Spider Geek, though, is going to start the possession once more. Renegade comes in on him a little bit too fast. Squirtzel, and the shot and a save off the top of the post, or off the crossbar. Beautifully made by Goose. Preserving his lead for Long Beach. And into the zone, just over the net. Bounces off the top. Space Cow coming in for this. Galchenyuk is in front. Collides with a stick or two, and Squirtle now picks this up for Long Beach. Stamkos is on the forecheck. He does block it a little bit, but Space Cow is still going to be able to get to this one. He's got Gouch in front, but blocked away, and Long Beach once again has possession. And right now, that's the main thing they're looking to maintain is possession. With the stretch pass to Space Cow goes past him. It's Gregors now in the corner to retrieve this. He's got John Cena, takes the pass option, Goes past him, though, and Squirtle now retrieves it. Moving in from the point with a shot off the side of the net. And looking to collect it. They've got a man in front, but Long Beach not able to capitalize. And the possession moves to Syracuse. And now another 2-on-1 with John Cena and Stamkos into the zone, blocked away by Renegade. Wisely played on defense there and clears it out with a minute left to go in the second period. And now Long Beach with it. Renegade skating behind the net. Picks the puck up, sends it very deep for Space Cow, almost received. GK staying in net for this. Gregors going around. Gouch bottles that one up and keeps it in. And now Stamkos with a stretch pass to John Cena, just wide of his stick, and Renegade turning. Trying to take a long shot and sends it through, bounces off the back of the boards there. Sent back to the point. Space Cow with a shot wide, and around the boards it goes. Stamkos receives. He's got John Cena deep. Not quite able to get solid possession there. And 5 seconds left to go. Long Beach needs to get this cleared, and they do successfully, ending the second period 3-2 in their favor. Gouch has generated quite a bit of offense here for Long Beach. His 2 goals, and Stamkos responding with his 2. Space Cow with the face-off win, sent in quickly. The rebound shot wide by Galchenyuk. And Renegade with it now, setting up for a backhand shot, passes it across. No one there to grab it, and 2 men skate by. Now it's Stamkos and Squirtle. Picks it up now and dumped into the Syracuse zone. 4.5 to go in the third period. Gregor's trying to break this pass out for Syracuse. John Cena. This one's going to physics high off of some sticks. And it's going to land right in front here. Very dangerous play. I think that was Renegade able to clear that away. And Long Beach now starts to become a little bit more relaxed in their skating as they don't have to put as much pressure on. The shot backhand on. Save made by GK. Rebound shot off the inside post. And back with it is Space Cow with a shot again off the post. And John Cena now with it. Almost blocked away, and now Galchenyuk turns around, and they've got a 2-on-0. Here's Galchenyuk shooting and scores with a hat trick. Squirtle on the assist as Long Beach catapults to a 2-goal margin. They're up 4-2. Spider Geek now bouncing it off the boards, looking for John Cena, but it just goes past his stick. Renegade takes this one back into his zone. He's got John Cena hot on his heels. Bounces it back, and Galchenyuk able to do something with that. And that's going to be a shot. A huge save by GK out of the physics shot. And amazing reflexes there. Able to keep that one out of his net. Trying to keep his team in this one as he's down 2 goals. Every save counts here as that shot goes wide. Back behind the net, Spider Geek now is tasked with putting the breakout pass in. And received John Cena turning around with a shot. Goose saves it high, and John Cena's going to have a rebound shot, and it goes in. Goose not able to control that rebound. As Syracuse now pulls within 1 late in regulation. Face-off won by Syracuse. Spider Geek to John Cena. Moving it through, and here's another opportunity, but bounces high off of several sticks. Gregor's not able to get to that one, and Spider Geek now, again, is going to try to put that breakout pass in. Most options covered here. Galchenyuk now, and Space Cow tightening it up. John Cena not able to get that one. That would have been a nice 2-on-2 chance into the zone for Syracuse, but instead it goes the other way. Dumped in. Gregors now corrals this one. He's got Stamkos on the far boards, Elects to dump it in off the opposite boards, maybe hoping that a poor play would be made, but instead it's Galchenyuk off the post and the rebound scores. Galchenyuk with 4 goals. As Long Beach continuing to take advantage of misplays in the offensive zone. But Gregor's now turning through, bounces off of a stick, and the opportunity was there, but now with a wrap attempt off of Renegade's stick is blocked. And again, blocked out of the zone. Space Cow not going to get that one. It's Spider Geek. It's just under 90 seconds to go. Now Galchenyuk again. They've got a 2-on-0. Once more, the backhand shot off the inside post and in. And 5 goals for Galchenyuk. Really putting together a complete offensive showing. It really does not look like Syracuse knows exactly how to respond on defense. But Stamkos has a shot and a save made by Goose. Squirtle now. They're just going to look to make some good passes here and keep possession. But it's blocked back into the Long Beach zone. Now sent through. It's Space Cow with it. Gets past one. He's got Gouch back on the boards. He does elect to take that pass, as it's been successful for him all game. Gouch now receiving with momentum. Spin shot. Saved by GK. And trying to do his best to keep his team in it. He hasn't done too terribly, honestly. He's had a lot of breakaway chances that he had to compete with. And Stamkos gets stopped by Squirtle. Squirtle's done a great job so far this game on defense. Renegade sends this one around. Space Cow with it, 28 seconds left, and they can just start to burn the clock, and they do. Sent to Spider Geek, who does corral this one, blocked away to Renegade. And 20 seconds now, GK lofting it deep in the zone. Goose can't get this one at Stamkos with a chance in front, but Goose blocking it away. And Galchenyuk is going to go ahead and just ice this one off the boards. That one should seal it with a 3-goal lead. 5 seconds to go. Stamkos with a chance in, but wide. And that'll be it. Long Beach takes this one by 3 goals, 6-3. Galchenyuk compiling 5 goals in a masterful performance. Early on, it looked like Stamkos and John Cena were going to be running the game, but Galchenyuk responds. And Long Beach with the victory. Long Beach securely in first place. They're going to go to 8 wins, 1 loss, 24 points on the season. As Syracuse falling to 5-0-1-3. No points gained on the game. Next up, we'll have Cincinnati at St. George. Definitely a very fast-paced game there. Plenty of exciting action. Of course, Galchenyuk is leading the RSL top performers list. He has a stunning 29 points on the season with only 8 games played total, 3.63 points per game. And with that latest game in, you'll end up at about 3.78 points per game. It's going to take a short break here, waiting for the action to begin. It looks like we're ready to get started here as the face-off is about to begin between Cincinnati and St. George. St. George. Cincinnati with only one win on the season. They're going to look to get some points here. As the puck drops, drag on center here for St. George, winning it to Dose on left wing. That's Skyforce and Metroid on defense. Drag handing it back off to Dose, and quickly with a shot here and a big save by GT, sending it back around. Dose not able to catch up to that one. As Slugger pitching this one to Caterman, but not able to get to it. Skyforce blocks it away. A very fast start here. Ialon in net for St. George. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, GT obviously in net. Now Dose carrying this through at the blue line. He's got a shot and roofs it just above the net. Not quite able to put that one on target. Secretariat and Slugger look to be on offense. Caterman and Secretariat. Or rather, Prime Ever. Got confused. There's too many names. All right, no worries. It never happened. The important thing is that we're streaming. Drag is going to catch this one. For St. George, bounces it off the post. Slugger trying to move this out of the zone. Dose sends it right back in. Drag on the forecheck. Has a chance to get this puck, and he does get it. Shuttles it back to Metroid at the point with a shot, and Dose not quite able to redirect that in. Secretariat trying to bounce this one away. Sends it to Slugger, and now not able to clear it, and that's a problem as Drag is going to catch up to that one. Trying to move it through and blocked away. Secretariat now finally able to exit the zone is Cincinnati and looking to have some issues with puck control. They're going to need to shore that up if they're going to have any chance against the strong St. George team. I believe that is the cool 103.5 FM. Is that what they are? Can't tell. This Google Doc is way too slow to scroll and stuff. Now Dose sends it through. Drag not going to pick this one up as GT skates out for this one. Not able to clear it. Dose sending it through. GT blocks it away. That one was on track for the net. Secretariat kind of spins, doesn't grab the puck as well as he should have. Yeah, St. George, cool FM 103.5. What a name. And Drag now, as the GM, is going to pick this one up. Carries it through, and he's beaten 3 men. He's got a shot. He shoots. He scores. And Drag with the first goal of the game for St. George, making it 1-0. Just a little over halfway done with this first period. As Drag again corrals this one. But he gets away from him. Prime Ever dumps it away. And a St. George player was there to keep it in the zone. Drag cycles it back to Metroid. Bounces off of his stick. Dose spins, but not able to direct that one on net. GT would have had a hard time saving it. And Secretariat with a great reception there. He needs to get this to Caterman, and he does. Caterman now needs to track this one down and fire quickly. But a grounder gets deflected. And Prime Ever now dumps it into the zone. Dumped right back away. Cincinnati now with it. GT picking it up behind his own net. Sending it deep, was looking for Secretariat, but Metroid jumped the route, sends it back in with a backhand shot. Save made. I believe that was going on net by GT. Now Dosey looking for the centering pass. Instead, it bounces through. And now St. George is going to have this one. Metroid now looking to put on the breakout pass. He's got 2 options across. Drag is open deep and not able to catch up to this one. It's GT turning, curls it through, and Secretariat, if he can receive this one, had a breakaway. But Pylon is going to try to clear it, but he doesn't. His defense, though, finishes the job. And Metroid sending this across for Dose. Actually, Drag almost had a chance there, but instead it is Dose, and after several sticks, it's Prime Ever to Slugger going across. Caterman now on the forecheck goes for the body, may have a chance to collect this one, and several misses later. 10 seconds left. They need to do something if Cincinnati's going to have any chance about scoring this period. Does not look like that's going to happen. As Drag, with that early goal, his team has the lead. Now that's Uranus in for, looks like Skyforce for St. George. That is Drag's 19th goal here. And now Drag with another chance, shot wide. Uranus trying to pick this one up on the opposite side. Spins it through, backhand shot, doesn't have any distance. GT clears it out, was looking for Caterman, but no one home. Just a little bit far. And Slugger's going to need to get this one out of danger here as Drag had an opportunity there. Cincinnati needs to shore up those plays in the defensive zone, as so far St. George has kind of had their way with them on offense. Doesn't really seem like Cincinnati has too much of a cohesive plan in the defensive zone to get anything done. Now Caterman off of the dump from Slugger, passes it in front, blocked away by Dose. Prime Ever now needs to track this one down in the neutral zone, sends it through. Metroid picks it up and intercepts this one at his own blue line. The long pass to Drag, bounces off of a stick and a rebound shot. Scores Drag finally. It landed right on the line and just sat there for far too long. As the St. George 103.5 Cool FM, or some combination of those words, not necessarily in that order, take a 2-0 lead. And this one's going to go across. Secretariat just wide. Metroid missing the clear. Caterman with a shot, just wide now, and Drag may have an opportunity to bounce this off the boards, and he does, skating it through several defenders, and he keeps it somehow with a shot, but comes up very weak in the shot. Excellent play, but a lot of pressure to score once you make those sorts of plays. And Caterman blocks it back for Drag. Into the zone, Cincinnati looking to dump it away. Drag missed it, but Dose didn't. Bounced off of Slugger's stick, and now he's carrying it through. Drag bounces off of his stick, but he's going to continue with the possession, as now they've got a 3-on-3. You can get it past this one set of defenders. Metroid trying to exit the zone, but Secretariat steps up with a backhand shot, trickles wide. Metroid dumping it away, was looking for Drag. GT out of net, skates with it, gets above Uranus' stick, and Dose not able to corral that. Pylon out of net, sends it around. And Drag may be able to get there, but he looks like he does. And Prime Ever playing decent defense, not able to corral him, and Drag with a hat trick just carries it in and makes a move on the backhand. Make this one 3-0. St. George doing an excellent job controlling the pace of the game so far. And Drag nearly blocked that one right in the net off of the clear. But Drag's still with it. And he's going to have another chance here. Oh, a big save by GT. And another one goes back off the back side of the net. Uranus pitching this one in front. And if Drag had had his stick in a better position, that would have made it 4-0. Now Slugger trying to carry it through. He had an option in front. Did not shoot or pass. Probably should have done that earlier. Going around to Secretariat for Cincinnati. And Drag with it. Scoots this one to Uranus. and makes the pass successfully. Prime Ever is standing in his way with backhand shot, just a bit high. Drag trying to keep it in, but it's Metroid sending it off the ground, and Caterman not able to get to that one. It's Drag once more, and Drag is going to have Uranus in front, Dosey back behind him. Passes to the point and skated in with a backhand shot behind the net. It goes. 39 seconds to go in the second period. Still a 3-0 lead here by St. George as this one goes past Metroid's stick, sending it all the way through, and Prime Ever blocking that one perfectly for Drag. He's going to have a shot blocked away by, looks like, Prime Ever. Uranus trying to pitch that one out to Drag. Nothing doing, and here's Secretariat. If he can just get a stick on it, it's bouncing through, and Pylon was out of net, and very fortunate at St. George was not more out of position there on that physics play, as dumped out of the zone by Cincinnati to end the second period. They're down 3 with no signs of life in the offensive zone. They really need to start putting together some solid possessions if they want to get any points in this game. Face off, won by St. George into the zone. Drag, amazing reception, throws it off of the wall. He's got a man in front, but pass just scoots wide. And now, Secretariat had a lane, but got bodied by Uranus. And a good play there by St. George to continue to stay in control of the puck here. Dose gets blocked by Secretariat, but Drag picks it up anyway, goes around one. Secretariat back to Slugger now on the interception. Slugger needs to get rid of this one. He's getting pressured pretty heavily and blocked back into the zone. GT is going to need to skate out for this one. No, he stays in, and Drag is going to have a 2-on-1 here with Uranus in front with a shot wide. And Secretariat, and again, a little more effective than a dump. They really have to put together these possessions. They are very much ruining their chances of success. Shot's going to go wide. Metroid going across. Uranus looking for it. Prime Ever can't get it either, and GT has to come out of net. He needs to send this one through as Caterman looking for the spin, not able to get anything on that. Secretariat now meeting this one, sending it back to Slugger, and Slugger kind of scoots it through. Secretariat now off of another stick. Dose sending it. Slugger getting bodied heavily by Metroid. He's just sitting there. Caterman now with it. They need to get this puck to the front of the net here, or find a lane to shoot from, as they are just kind of tied up in the corners. And St. George is kind of content to let them do that all day, as there's not really any point. Dose to Drag, not able to get there. Prime Ever, the back into the play now behind his own net. They're moving right to left. Cincinnati looking to go to Caterman. Neither Caterman nor Uranus able to get that one, but Secretariat does receive this one. Uranus moving it, trying to keep it stopped, and trying to get the spin shot off was Slugger. Blocked again, though, by the defense, and now Dose is going to clear this one through. Uranus and Drag in front. GT can't exit the zone. Pass in front, blocked by GT. And now Slugger, we can move this one with speed. Now Metroid finally moves back on him, sent back to Prime Ever. Dose now picks this one up, sending it around for Master Metroid. And blocked once again, tied up in the neutral zone. Dose now skating with it, sending it across. And GT is going to come out of net with this one. Near 2 minutes to go. Still a 3-0 lead for St. George. And still Cincinnati having difficulty moving the puck with any success at all. And that is Germs in on a late sub. Could not tell who that was for unless I just wasn't paying attention. I guess it was, it's Prime Ever. And that pass is laid out in front with the rebound. Scores. Drag with his fourth. And poor puck control and a good pass led to that goal. Not really too much to talk about here, as this has been a pretty complete domination by St. George, as this one is dumped on net. Save made by GT. Still, I don't know. If you guys can tell me, but I don't think there's been any shots that I've seen. The slugger, nice block there. Uh, but they haven't really had any shots to speak of. And another shot off the post, saved away. Rebound, shot off of a stick, and save made again by GT. Caterman now can't get this one. Just over a minute to go. Oh man, if Caterman had been able to pull the trigger there, that's a almost certain goal. Fired back in front. Caterman can't get to that. Dose now. Trying to go across, blocked. Master Metroid is going to retrieve this one for St. George. Around for drag now. He's got to be pretty happy with how his team has performed so far. As GT has to come out of net for this one, and Germs just kind of lets that one go back behind the net. Cincinnati not really able to get any passes together, and now this one was going to be Uranus with a chance. Metroid sending it through, but blocked. And now Pylon. He's going to follow this one through and actually skates back now and to get a net. Deep pass, and Uranus is going to pick this one up with a shot just wide. Back behind the net it goes. Around the boards for Dose with a shot. Bouncing puck, and it is finally drag picks up the garbage. And 5 goals. They're at 5-0. That's going to be the game with 3 seconds left in regulation. And very difficult for Cincinnati to get anything done. It's not as if St. George's team was perfect, but they played well enough and took advantage of the mistakes that Cincinnati made. Very dominant performance, though, for St. George. And we'll move to a break for just a few moments. All right, looks like we're ready to get started here. It's going to be Tucson versus Calgary. And someone tell me if I'm pronouncing that right. Tucson, right? That's got to be it, right? That makes sense. Is it Tucson? Anyway, puck is about to drop here as Tucson yet to have any goals so far, or not any goals, rather, any points in the season so far. As Calgary with the face-off blocked away, Toodaloo. Jeetlor is going to collect this one in the corner, looking for the centering pass. Sails wide, and now Vector picks this up. Blocks it, but Juice is there with a shot off the inside post, and nearly made him pay for that. Jeetlor cross, Louis Friend not there, but Nova Star on the back on might be able to get to this one. Cleared away by Steve. And that's the lineups for today's game. Brought to you by no one because this product isn't worth sponsoring. And Juice with a big goal. Burn on the assist. And a nice pass from the corner there by Byrne. Execution well made by Calgary to give them the early 1-0 lead. A 1-0 lead with less than a minute to have been played in the game. I'm dehydrated, so ignore my rambling. Frosty picks this up for Calgary, looking for the pass. Jeetlor collects this one on the interception with an opportunity. Novastar trying to get it in, but carried it too far. It's still bouncing around behind the net, and my grandfather trying to clear it, and it's still there. Steve is having to stay in net, and back around it goes. Do the shots there. Louis Friend trying to bounce it and clear it. Now Jeetlor, or rather, was trying to get it to Jeetlor, rather. Mixing up the team colors. Byrne Warnham now trying to get it around one stick and does so successfully. Toodaloo for Tucson on the other side of this. Bringing it back around the net. And strong forecheck there by Juice. Frosty send that one back in. Nova. Or sending it around and Nova keeps it in. And now that's my grandfather trying to clear it. Jeetlor with a centering pass, but got bodied. And Jeetlor, rather Toodaloo with a shot, blocked by Frosty. Now it's Jeetlor with Louis Friend in front. Passes it, and that was a nice pass, but just a little bit wide. And Toodaloo trying to block that one in, but instead it's Byrne Warnham with a breakaway for Calgary. He shoots, he scores. And not much Vector could have done there in net for Tucson. So Calgary with an early 2-0 lead. Half the first period has been played. Calgary with another face-off win. Shot blocked by Toodaloo. Juice still almost had possession, but blocked. But no, that might still come away with it, as there was some miscommunication there and poor momentum control by Tucson. And Nova with a shot, and I think blocked by my grandfather, but Calgary able to make the play. Blocked by Louis Friend on the attempted clear. My grandfather turning around. He's going to do it in another block. Wow. I'm not sure what Jeetlor is doing there, but it seems to be effective. And now Toodaloo is moving it in. Oh, and a nice pass. So they've got a breakaway right in front. Got a shoot, and he scores! Jeetlor with a great shot. And Toodaloo on the assist. That's going to put Tucson on the board. 1-2 the score. Face off again won by Calgary. Sent through Toodaloo. Collects this one. Byrne Warnham on the forecheck. May actually have a chance to get this one. It's blocked off of his stick. Nova's going to need to turn. And Toodaloo meeting with Juice. Does get this puck cleared out of the zone. Jeetlor trying to catch up with this. My grandfather bounces it off the boards. Past him, Juice with the reception. Poked away by Toodaloo. And Toodaloo sending it to the same boards. At his own point, Jeetlor blocked away by another Calgary player and sent through. Louis Friend looking to pick this one up. Steve staying in net. He's got Jeetlor around, but Jeetlor leaves the boards too early. And instead it's my grandfather skating through. Pitches it through, but no one home. And coming out of net to retrieve this is Vector. Around for Louis Friend. My grandfather coming through, but Louis Friend is able to send it. And deep back into the Tucson zone. It goes off of my grandfather's stick. And Juice on the forecheck. Turning with it is Toodaloo, sending it same boards. A little bit slowly, Jeetlor did not get the pass off, and so Frosty with it is going to send it through for Calgary. Deep into the zone, Burnwortham does have possession. He's got a man in front. That's Juice with a shot off the side of the net or just above it, but it's still there and cleared finally away from the net. Frosty bounces it high off of the boards. My grandfather turns off of it too early, though. And now with 5 seconds left, looks like Tucson may have just one shot here. No, sent back in by Calgary, and that'll be the first period. So 2-1, Calgary leads it. But Tucson was able to get the points on the board, and I completely forgot to update the shots. My bad on that. And the face-off puck drops. Juice with it, bounced away from him, and Jeetlor can't quite corral that as it was in the air. Juice with a strong forecheck against Toodaloo, and he does grab it. Burnwortham's lining up in front for the shot, but it goes past him and bounced away. Steve in net clearing it all the way back to Vector, and now Vector gets the pass past my grandfather. Sent back in once more. Nova Star. Long pass, but still in the air by the time it got to Louis Friend. Frosty sending it back to the same boards for Burnwortham, who sends it right into Nova Star's stick and left for, not sure, I think that was my grandfather trying to skate it through with a backhand shot at the post. And boy, Tucson really needs to work on those plays. It looks like Juice is AFK there for Calgary, and that could prove to be a problem here. Oh, Louis Friend had a back skate to the net, but got rid of it just a tiny bit too early, and now Frosty sending this one across. Nova Star blocks it. Juice with it. Goes across, but Burnwortham not quite enough stick length there. And Burns cycles it back from my grandfather, receives it, and blocked by Nova Star. Finally sent back into the Tucson zone. And now this is Burnwortham. Going Jeetlor, back to Burnwortham. He's got Juice in front, scooted slowly along with the shot, but wide. Vector would have been in no position to save that. Calgary needing to capitalize on those opportunities as while, Tucson's having a hard time right now, things can change very quickly in the RSL. And Jeetlor, just like that, is receiving it with a shot, and a big save there by Steve. And slowing it down, Louis Fenn trying to keep it in. It is Toodaloo. Keeps it in the zone for Tucson. Now Frosty, and this one physics off his stick, and Vector is going to need to pick this one up. Halfway done with the second period. Calgary still with a 2-1 lead. It's Toodaloo now at his own blue line. Looking for a shot. But instead passed it to Jeetlor, not able to corral that one. And so Frosty carries it through, back behind his own net, and just dumps it all the way through to the Tucson zone. Vector coming out of net. This is the pass, and so Juice is going to have an opportunity here. Shuttles it back to my grandfather at the point. Big block by the defense, and they're going to need to do a little bit better about getting that out, and they do finally get the puck out of the zone. It's Burnwortham now for Calgary. On the far side board, sending it near side. Back around the net for my grandfather. Misses the pass, though. Toodaloo with the shot going wide. Steve not going to get to that one. It's Burnwortham instead for Calgary. And back around the boards it goes. And Steve is out of net to get to this one. And Toodaloo slowly pursuing it. This one's going to be shot wide of the net. Frosty now picks this one up for Calgary. Was looking for my grandfather, but Jeetlor pokes it through, and Toodaloo's going to need to get the shot off, and it's wide, blocked away by the defensive effort, I believe, of my grandfather. Once again, Nova Star picking it up on the other side. Blocked away by my grandfather, Louis Friend, trying to carry through. And deep into the zone, Calgary dumps it. 50 seconds to go in the second period. 2-1 lead for Calgary against Tucson. Now Toodaloo with it. Gonna send it to Jeetlor, and Jeetlor slowly receives it. He's got an option across, and he's trying to move it through. Gets blocked by Juice, and a nice back check there. Juice had lost some momentum, but was able to catch up back with that puck. Vern Warnham is going to launch this off of the boards, and Toodaloo blocks it. It's physicking a little bit. Frosty back into the zone, and Vector needs to go get this one, and he does. But Vern Warnham is there, and Vern Warnham sending it across. He's probably looking for a bit more of a shot there. And Jeetlor with a body support moving to the inside gets stuffed, and now it's grandfather. And Juice with a big physics, and it's up above the height limit, but that's okay because it is intermission. Second period over and done with. Calgary still with that 2-1 lead. And puck drops, face off. Won by Calgary. Dumped into the zone. Byrne picks it up. Looking to make a move. And it's stuck a little bit behind the net now with a wrap attempt, and he scores! Juice! Off the far side of the post is able to wrap that one right around. And that's the third for Calgary. Cincinnati needs to, or rather Tucson, sorry, I was locked in on a previous. Still, same advice applies, I think. Still a matter of Tucson not really getting any opportunities. Another shot by Burton Warnham, but a save made by Vector. Burton Warnham back in again. Blocked by Nova Star, and trying to carry it through, sends it across to Louis Friend. And he just needs to try to get this one into the zone. So this could be dangerous. But Nova is there on the backside. Picks it up on the near side boards. Sending it the same, but no one is there. And grandfather right back from where it came. Vector staying put. Burn Warnham pass in front, shot, scores, and Juice with a hat trick. Burn with his second assist of the night. That's 4-1 Calgary. And again, face-off won by Calgary, moving it into the zone. Toodaloo is going to challenge this. 50-50 puck, sending it around. My grandfather should be able to get to this one. Backhand shot, but flubs it just a little bit, and stick goes over. But Calgary still with possession. And passed back to Frosty, loads up with a shot. And my grandfather with a return shot, save made. And Burn Wordham still with it in a shot, roofs it off the crossbar, bounces above, and Jeetlor should be able to pick this one up. Trying to go to Nova Star, blocked by Juice. And Toodaloo now. Carries through one, but not two. Frosty keeps it in. And now Jeetlor is going to have a breakaway. They've got a 3-on-0, several men in front with a shot, and he scores! Jeetlor his second. And Tucson responding, narrowing the lead to 2. 4-2 Calgary right now. And now, looks like, oh no, Burn Wordham shoots out in front on a shot just wide. And another shot that's going to be on, and a centering pass with the additional shot. I couldn't tell if that was blocked by the defense or saved by Vector. Very dangerous possession there. Well defended by Tucson. And Louis Friend trying to carry through. Frosty blocks it. Grandfather picks it up. Nova Star stops that. And Frosty again going same boards. Finally, now Burn Wordham should be able to get to this one, and he gets it past, and now it's a 2-on-0. Burn Wordham now entering his zone just on his own. Vector coming out for the save, and shot into the zone, or shot into the net by Burn Wordham. Right off the inside post, and that's his second. 5-2 Calgary, and a late substitution by Doug on the faceoff. I don't know. I don't believe that carries any penalty with it unless it actually uh, prevents a breakaway or something along those lines. So, and that was cleared off of the stick there. Vector, or cleared off of the crease. Vector had left it there. Pass in front, just wide. Doug was looking to get that one. Just under 90 seconds to go here in regulation, as Steve is going to come out of net for Calgary. They send that one down the ice. Doug is back skating. He's there, but moving away from it instead of towards it. He is on the forecheck, though, and Toulouse is going to look to send this one through. Bern Wardham stops it, sends it across. Louis Friend sending it back for Bern Wardham. And a shot going wide on the backhand. Doug pitches it back through. Cycling the puck well is Calgary. But my grandfather not able to keep that one. They've got a 3-on-1. He gets it past, and now he's got a breakaway. Jeetlor with a chance for the hat trick, and a big save by Steve, and he just lofted it up there. I thought he was going to put a little bit more on it. And so, huge save by Steve, and a big missed chance there for Tucson. And now this is going to be Bern Wernham. Vector is going to have to challenge this puck, and he does so successfully. Across it goes for Nova, but was not there. Frosty instead is going to try to get to this one. And several jumping, flailing sticks later, looks like Tucson may be able to put together one more possession here with 10 seconds left. Jeetlor looking for the backhand shot. Big save by Steve. That may have been going wide, but it was close. And back in front. Behind the net it goes, and 5-2, Calgary takes it over Tucson. Strong play there by Calgary all around. Juice with a hat trick. Looked like Tucson was going to be able to build back to a comeback if Jeetlord scored that one, but their defense was just not quite there, and they weren't able to apply enough pressure in the zone. So we'll cut to a quick break, and then we'll be back with you for the final game of the night for the RSL. That'll be Binghamton. Can't tell what the team name is here, actually. Versus the Haifa Hawks. Need someone to pronounce that one for me. Haifa? Haifa? I don't know. Anyway, we'll be back. All right, so that'll be the end of the action tonight. Binghamton's going to forfeit on the game. So that means Haifa will go ahead and take 3 points on that. So that'll be the end of the stream tonight. Thanks everyone for watching. Obviously, tune in next time for more exciting, super amazing, thrilling RSL, JSL, and LHL action. Everyone have a fantastic night.